If you're someone who breezes through the holidays without an ounce of stress, well, then I admire you. But for many of us, juggling the obligations of work, increased holiday activities, and more family obligations can leave us even more exhausted after the holidays than before. And that's true even if we take some time off of work. Does this sound familiar to you at all? Today, I wanted to talk to you about 5 tips to help get you through the holidays. The first one is to say no to anything that doesn't say yes to you first. Making decisions about what we are and aren't going to do through the holidays, it's not just about what we want to do. It's also about looking at what we can get through without feeling completely frazzled. There's a family obligation that you want to go to, but you feel like you're going to be too tired because it's too long. Go for a shorter amount of time. Say no to activities that sound like lots of fun, but you know you're going to come home burnt, or at least make sure you have time in your schedule to rejuvenate afterwards. Tip number 2 is simplify, simplify, simplify. Instead of making 15 different kinds of cookies, pick your favorite 2 and make just those, or you know what, maybe buy some at the store or at a bakery. Instead of putting up all your decorations, decorate until you're starting to see it's not fun anymore, and then stop. So always keep in mind that going that extra mile to make everything perfect, it's all good and dandy until we end up super cranky from it afterwards. So make sure you're checking in with your energy to see how you're doing. Tip number 3 is to build periods of rest into your schedule. This is important all the time, but during the holidays, our schedules can get particularly chaotic. So let's say you're traveling for the holidays. Try and build in a day or 2 after your travel before you go back to work to have some time to rest and reset yourself before you jump into work. This is going to help get you back to work in a better state of mind than you would have been able to otherwise. Tip 3 is to use your mood and the way you're communicating with others as a signal to yourself as to when you've bitten off a little bit more than you can chew. So if you're starting to feel a little bit cranky, if you're noticing that you're more irritable in your interactions with others, this is a guide to tell you that maybe you need to adjust your schedule a little bit, or looking at doing something that really replenishes you. And tip number 5, which links to the previous one, is give yourself permission to adjust your schedule as you need in the moment. We often overcommit during the holidays and halfway through start complaining about how tiring the holidays are. You know what? At any point in time, you can choose to say no to those cookies, no to that extra trip to the mall, no to that extra party or coffee. Do what you need to do to get through the holidays so you can get back to work in a good state of mind, and frankly, so that you can enjoy the holidays with your friends and family instead of being cranky throughout. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Collaborative Solutions. Thank you for watching.